sitting at this is my son-in-law and daughter's house. It's nice. I do the Sunday meetings in here. So this is my little walk and prayer time before I upload. I'm going to upload a post with all today's videos. And I'm sitting here, and somebody drives down the street. Maybe he looked like he was okay. He didn't see me though. And they were checking out my son-in-law's truck in the park where he lives. So then I walked over, but he didn't know I was like in this area. So then I talked to him, and he's just really into trucks and all. Then I checked, so it looked okay. But my son-in-law, who's in business for himself, he does flooring, Anthony's Flooring. I just seen on Facebook. He's doing a job. Now, I tried to get the address, like on Cross Ridge Street. And somebody just broke into my son-in-law's truck while he's doing a job, working. They stole his wallet and his legal handgun. Expensive gun, maybe $500. He put the picture, I've seen it before. He likes legally having, handguns. So now he's hoping, he put it on Facebook, trying to do his job, trying to make money. His wallet's stolen and his gun. I don't know how long it'll take for the PD to get there. But that's just fitting for the last video of the day. You say, what does that have to do with all the other videos, John? The other videos that you saw me talk about today were people actually that I've known for many years. And that maybe I was one of their last friends because of all the actions that they took to other people. And that particular person I spoke about today, he'll be tonight parking somewhere illegally because they park for like days on end in H-E-B or Walmart or whatever, using meth, but living illegally in Flower Bluff. He's not a resident, that person, and he too contributes to the crime in this city in a bigger way than most. You would think if you have criminals on the street, known by the cops, and they're wherever you can find them, because when people try to go to work and do a flooring job, they're out committing crimes. And just when I read his Facebook post like 10 minutes ago, I'm sitting here all the way, he's got a job in town where he got robbed, and then somebody suspicious is up here. You have a crime problem in this city. Some of the people gravitate towards Flower Bluff because of that reason. Kind of on the run from other places in this country. Okay? The ones I met over the years, right? A lot of them, this becomes an area. A few years ago, you had people coming out from Houston. This maybe 5 years ago, but it was media attention. But they didn't fill you in on the whole scoop. But they were coming down in groups, like 5 or 6. They were carrying out bank robberies, and the media reported they were all coming down from Houston, these groups. Why did that happen? The media didn't report because what they do is they check for the response time for cops. And they realized sometimes they didn't even show up when you reported a robbery. And when people in other cities heard that, they just figured this is the place to be. So as we end I'll have to upload this one now, and then I'll add a tag, and I'll post the whole thing in a few minutes. But what you saw was a little glimpse. See, the title of the post is going to go where me writing and then linking all these videos is Murderers, Maniacs in Meth City. That's the title I put on the post today. A lot of people have problems with drug addiction. I got that. A lot of people, but you don't have them out doing the severity of crimes that I documented today. I pay my taxes this year will $2,500. My kids pay more. 3 of us are homeowners. Oh, 4. My other daughter, they're buying also. It's not a trailer, but it's a nice one of the prefab homes. So we all pay taxes. These people living in vehicles are doing meth and dealing and stabbing people left and right. They're not paying taxes. They're not even legal residents in this town. Why does it concern me? Because my son-in-law just got robbed. That's why. 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. They're trying to work. My daughter's a school teacher. She's working. Debbie's working. And what do they work for, John? Because my meth head friend that's out stealing and robbing and doing meth and poisoning people with antifreeze, he's doing it all on disability. The buying of the meth, all on disability. So the people that are working are supporting him. You say, well, that's not the CCPD's fault. You have so much on some of these people. And I have friends that simply are addicts, but they're not out committing crimes like that other guy. Violent crimes against women. Sarah, you saw that video. This has got a long history, and we're paying for this. We're paying out, you know what, taxes. And who knows even if the CCPD will show up. John's making it up. My son-in-law's name is Anthony Goralchik. He's the owner of Anthony's Flooring. And I think it's a 45 pistol. He put the pictures on Facebook, and his wallet. So they're all getting ready, I shouldn't even say, but they're getting ready to take a trip to New Jersey. And I'm going to watch their house. I saw something on the news last night. I think it was KRAS News that covers it. KIII, forget it. You could have a nuclear disaster. You could have half the country burned, and KIII wouldn't cover it because they think news is just talking nice. But KRAS talked about a huge problem in CCPD. So why don't you try to get that one particular illegal person parking illegally somewhere tonight with an illegal vehicle. As far as I know, his tags are out. But I wouldn't ask you to go get people just because their tags are out, but when they get a history like I explained today, you get them off the street. You say you're not even a legal resident, you get a big history of crime in this area, you've probably got meth in your vehicle right now. Simple. Say we add a tip, and I don't give anonymous tips. Everybody now on the street knows, oh, John's posting on Dirk. So that's the tip, besides all the other shit I told you about today. Of course I'm mad. You're promoting, I just read a news story on checking all the news, did my walk, and the debacle of Schlitterbahn, which is the park they're building on Padre Island. Now it just went into bankruptcy. 200 and some acres, and then it's a huge mess. That whole development. I love the Schlitterbahn in New Braunfels, and they're going to try and duplicate it here. The developer is Paul Schnecksleger or whatever. Now it's a disaster. That entire thing is a disaster out there. And all the rest, I would never, the homes across from Schlitterbahn have went into a foreclosure, some of those homes. So why is that? It's a whole huge problem of management in this city. That's what the problem is. The people that bought those homes out there did not want it. I wanted it. I don't live on the island. I live in Florida Bluff. But first deal with the crime. Will some camp get burned down tonight? Meaning being targeted by somebody? Or will somebody be poisoned with antifreeze? Or somebody else going to get sick? All which you guys know that goes on. So we can't do nothing. People living in illegal vehicles, parking illegally for years on end. They're not even legal residents of Texas. You confiscate the vehicle, you search it, you find meth in the vehicle, illegal gun in there, you take the vehicle. So it's time for you to leave. You had too many problems out here. You almost murdered this one, you targeted this one. If you do something about the crime, maybe my son-in-law could go to work without having his wallet stolen and his gun. My daughter doesn't have to worry. It's a good thing I was sitting here. Somebody pulled up. It's like a little country road, but this is in the city limits. And I just saw that kid. He seemed okay after I talked with him. He was with his wife. But he's a younger kid, almost looked a little like some of the guys I work with. But he's into like trucks and all. Okay, so that this is like the, you know what, the topping on the cake.